Well, hello YouTube. Here we are with our spring 2017 Maxwell Mind update. First of all, I'd like to say again, welcome to spring. The Canadian winter has been long and dark, kind of a typical Canadian winter if you want to say. Well, there has been a lot of changes going on over winter. A lot of things have been going on, things that have come into my life and things that have left as well. There are more changes coming out this spring with new things coming into my life, as well as some things that are leaving. It's weird how things change. You know, one time you buy something with the hopes of using it either as a project or a way to get away this summer. Then next thing you know, you have the opportunity to make some money, so therefore you sell it and away it rolls. However, as one door closes, another one opens, which of course means a potential project. Just a matter of time before that all comes to reality, then a little bit of a road trip to go pick it up, and then, well, it's all good. Well, the 2003 Chevrolet Silverado has been a good truck for the years that I've had it. However, I believe if things keep going the way they are going, it's going to mean that me and the truck are going to have to part ways. Of course, due to the injury that I have, I am finding it difficult to drive the truck, as well as when I do force myself to drive it, it does cause me a considerable amount of pain in the following day or days after driving said truck. So unfortunately, I believe that we are going to have to list it for sale. You know, it's one of those things that, well, it is what it is, right? Things come and things go. Well, I've posted a couple of rounds of classified ads already, and there has been a bit of interest. However, a lot of people get turned away by the fact that it is not loaded with all those fancy options. In my experience, the fancy options usually end up breaking in the future and causing you, headache and grief. However, for some odd reason, people would rather have power windows, power locks, navigation, leather, all that electronic stuff that can and will go wrong, and rather have to deal with the 14-year-old problems than dealing with a vehicle that is plain Jane with very little to go wrong. This truck is in very, very good mechanical condition. It is a 14-year-old Chevy, I will give you that. And it does need some minor things. One of the larger things it needs is a windshield, which I've known that since day one. As well as this winter, the windshield wiper hoses froze. Now I have to do some research whether I can replace the wiper arms, or I can replace just the, few dollar price tag on the hose. But there's nothing that's wrong with that truck that I can't tinker with over time if I do choose to keep it. Well, my little shop that I got that I do my projects in and various other things, well, it survived another winter. It's kind of weird, you're trying to do things out of a small 60-year-old shop, and you're making do with what you have. Sometimes you have the power to change, but you choose to keep what you have because, well, it is what you know, right? I've had a few moments this spring to go in there and do some mini projects. There will be some videos coming down the line. I have a few more projects that I'm wanting to do this spring or summer. One of the projects are to finish the long-awaiting tool-room project. Unfortunately, there will be no video of that because, well, it was all on the hard drive that got lost, and for some odd reason the data wasn't recovered. And one of the things I'd like to start, or possibility finish, is the garage or shop side of the garage. Give it a new coat of paint, give the garage a new coat of paint inside and out, and just kind of give it some love. It's been neglected over the last 3-4 years with everything going on, and I think this is the year that there will be a big change in the garage. Well, my main vehicle, of course, is a 2016 GMC Canyon. It is doing very, very well. There's been no problems with it as of right yet, even no recalls on it as of right yet, which is surprising considering at this time of point when I had the 2015, I already had 2 or 3 recalls. Well, it's narrowing down to where I think the oil should be changed. However, I haven't got a straight answer yet from the dealership on whether I need to get a service appointment or just kind of wing it until it reaches like 30,000 kilometers and then everybody starts to panic. I usually change my oil right around the 5,000 kilometer mark. However, when I asked them, they weren't really willing or wanting to book a service appointment. It has already been 6 months, and I've usually had my oil changes and servicing done again at the 5,000 kilometer mark. But this time, I guess they don't need the business or the appointment, so they encourage me to let it slide for, well, more time and more kilometers. As always, the outbuildings are doing fairly well. They weathered a little bit, but hey, that's part of life. In my last update video, I believe I said I was going to end up rearranging the yard. However, due to something that changed here this spring, I will not have to do the rearranging in the yard. All that being said, the little garden shed may end up being sold or torn down. It was built for a purpose back in 2011, and that purpose has long been served, and really it's just become a junk collector, and there's nothing more in there of value except garbage and things that tend to get collected and thrown in there. It will be interesting to see how well this summer unfolds. I am going for surgery here in just a few more days, and it should be a normal surgery, as they are saying. Nothing out of the ordinary, something that they are saying is just going to take a few hours to do. Then of course there will be the recovery, the physio program to follow. I'm hoping to be back on my feet per se, to be right around June or July, and then we can start doing our summer projects that I want to do, get stuff going, and then, well, it'll be what it is. Well, for the last couple of years I've had a project in the back of my mind to get the eavesdropping, soffit and fascia done on the house, and it just never really happened. It took a long time to scrape together what I needed, and I've started to get projects done around the house, end up paying them out rather than waiting for me to have the time to do it myself. The eavesdropping should have been done when I moved into this house a few years ago. However, with everything going on, sometimes they get pushed to the back burner to the point where, well, they kinda need to be done. Well, the vlogging channel is doing okay. I have gained a couple of subscribers since the last update video. Keep on going, keep on rolling on that channel. The vlogs are the way they are. They're really not going to evolve much, I don't believe. Trying to keep the viewers entertained, but trying to keep some of my personal details or life off of YouTube sometimes is a difficult choice to do. Well, the Maxwell's World channel, or I should say Maxwell's Life Entertainment channel, is doing well. I have gained a few subscribers since January. Kind of the turn of the new year seemed to be the turn of that channel. It's doing a little better now than it was in 2016. Even with all the things that are going on, that channel still continues to, well, get views, and people watch my stuff. It'll be interesting to see what else comes out on that channel in the future. Well, the Fire Pit channel's doing well. We have enough content or uploads to sustain the channel for another few months. At that time, I'll either have to make a choice to either reshoot more content or to make a change altogether. I'm hoping to maybe unroll something new on that channel in another few months. We'll have to see how the summer into fall unfolds. If it's as crazy as last year, then we may have to hold off on the change for a little bit longer. Well, earlier on this year I did place an order for some promotional material like decals, business cards, magnets, things like that. And I was quite impressed when they showed up with the quality, you know, the color, the quality of the decal and all that. So I am in the process right now of placing another decal order, if you want to say. If you would like any decals, anything like that, PM me with your address or send me a letter, again, to the P.O. box that is listed below. Again, I do have a fan mail box that I've had for about a year now. It's been a rather quiet on the fan mail side of things, other than that one letter that was sent out months ago from Nico out of Edmonton. Again, Nico, drop me a PM on the social media with your address so I can thank you properly. But guys, you know how that rolls. That pretty much concludes our April 2017 update. Join us back here in May, see how things have progressed a little further. We'll get a better sense of direction on how the summer's going to go, how the surgery went, how much I'm going to be laid up for, and really, I guess it'll be what it is. Thanks for watching. Maxwell's Mind. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.